Hello, and thank you for taking the time to check out this video. If you saw my last two uploads, I'm going to give you a little more insight as to why I never clicked up with any of these individuals despite how many attempts they tried to persuade their audiences as the excuses to why they continue to implicate me in their bullshit. Now, clearly, if you followed all of my other work on YouTube, it would be clear that one of the first people to come to me that was directly involved in this case was Cass Jones. And the things that she told me and led me to and provided me is the reason why I never wanted to get any source information from any of these so-called people who claim to be affiliated with Robert Kelly. So imagine how I feel when all these people who support Robert Kelly keep inboxing me, keep attacking me, when all they want me to do is come to YouTube and expose a person who they say wouldn't even be relevant had not been for individuals within this inner circle. So anybody following the paperwork which I provide for you here will start to read the things being implied by the government and recognize they didn't just pull these stories out their ass. And though all these people would like you to believe that, it was clear individuals were helping the prosecutors build this case against Robert Kelly. And common sense will tell you that nobody could aid the government if they weren't directly involved. So when Cass Jones came to me and then directly through individuals out there told me how she was able to get inside this camp, and I watched other individuals keep coming out trying to provoke her, it was clear what I was watching play out and why King Los came to me and cleared up a few things that was brought to me. Thus, if you understand what I'm saying, it will be clear none of my content was to make allegations against any given person. However, the responses that I get in putting out the truth tells me a lot. And when King Los told me 3 years ago he wouldn't trust anybody involved in this so-called inner circle, and then we have a Michael Avenatti coming out publicly saying these people are enablers, and then we have the government coming out talking about these bodyguards, assistants, and all these people were part of this so-called enterprise, and we watch all of their bullshit play out on YouTube. It should be very clear why I can't take a lot of these people serious, considering even King Los, you can see his connections if you research him. He's from Baltimore. Yet all these people want to come out with this conspiracy of these people from Baltimore, push all this content out here that's not in the indictment, trying to make this man look guilty instead of putting out the obvious information that lets you know these people providing the source information are not credible, therefore should not be reliable witnesses. Their information should not be given credit to, and people should be focused on why are these people doing the most when they claim Robert Kelly was enticing these women, and we see all these people doing exactly that. We don't see Robert Kelly trying to persuade them. We see other individuals within his camp trying to push their own motives, whether it's to manage them or hook up with them themselves. Either way, it tells you the character of these people around him, and why I say I would take the government more serious if they charged these individuals instead of putting them on stages like Surviving R. Kelly. Make this shit make sense.